Good morning, scientists of the world. How are you today? I want to invite you on an adventure in story time. Have you heard this name, Tapputi? About its history and the greatest contribution that it has to the history of the chemistry? The history of women in science doesn't just go back to tales of female scientists and philosophers such as Hypatia of Alexandria. It also extends some 6,000 years back to ancient empire in Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. Many of these women's names have since been lost in time, and all that remains of them are the pictures of their likeness in stone carving. But one of the first women whose name we do know belongs to that of a Babylonian chemistry, Tapputi Belakalalim, 1200 years before Christ. Archaeologists found a record of her work in clay cuneiform tests dating back to 1200 years before Christ. In ancient Babylon's perfume were not just cosmetic essence for beauty purposes. They were fragrance substances that were required for medical purpose and religious ritual alike. As a royal perfume maker, Tapuri wasn't just the head of her own household, which is what Belakalalim means. She's spoken of as being an authority in her field and the official overseer of perfumery in the royal palace. As many modern day perfumers will tell you, the creation of perfumes, even for cosmetic reasons alone, doesn't just entail mixing up a scent to see what smells nicest. It requires an intimate knowledge of chemistry and understanding of technical processes such as extraction and sublimation. Tapuri witnessed these skills well over a millennium ago. We know likely of the Putli background, of personal life, but history has left us with one of her recipes and fragrance salve for Babylonian king. In this fascinating relic, the Puri takes the reader through the step-by-step routine necessary to produce a royal ointment containing water, flour, oil, and calamus, which may either refer to lemongrass or a red-like plant that is still used in perfumes today. She described the process of refining the ingredients in her still, a chemical apparatus for distilling or filtering liquids. Advanced, advanced versions of such equipment remain in use in lab today, but the Puri's reference to a still is the oldest in human history. That makes her one of the earliest chemical engineers that we know of. Tapuri is not the only woman mentioned in the cuneiform tablet about perfumery. Another female chemist is not in this record. Through the first half of her name has been lost, we only know her as Ninu, though she is described as the author of the test on perfume manufacturing. It's no surprise that women were so intimately involved with chemistry. The list of equipment used seemed to be co-opted straight from a Babylon kitchen or adapted and modified from every utensil in a cookware. This appears to suggest that women were chemistry's earliest adopters and innovators, and that there is a large separation to art of cuisine from the science of chemistry that many people may think. Additionally, the tablet tells us that the Puri used the first recorded steel in history and brought the first treatise in perfume making, which is now lost. Her revolutionary techniques are recorded in secondary sources, including distillation, cut and flammage, tincture, and essence extraction. She also developed techniques for using solvents, like distilled water and grain alcohol, to make the scents lighter, brighter, further-reaching, and longer-lasting than any other perfume oils. Tapputi and Nino's skill drew them lots of attention and will take them to one of the highest positions at all. The tablet gives Tapputi the title of Belakalalim, which means overseer. She doesn't just make perfume for the royal family. She oversaw his entire household. Nino, whose name is practically lost to us, is now has a female name, likely working